Hey guys, I'm Chef Paul and I'm going to show you how to sear up some beautiful Ontario beef medallions on this, one of my favorite cooking tools, the Swedish Torch. Okay, so the first step is we have to prepare our Swedish Torch. So I have a nice dry log here, fair size because we're going to put a pan on it. And I'm just going to take my chainsaw and make 2 cuts 3/4 of the way down. And then we're going to use some twigs, birch bark, and cedar kindling to build our fire. The idea is this is going to burn and then fall down and start our torch from the center. Okay, so while our Swedish Torch is preheating over there, we're just going to prep our beautiful Ontario tenderloin medallions. Look at these. Because we're going to use a hot pan today, no oil in the pan, it will absolutely burn. So I'm just going to add a neutral oil with a high smoke point. I'm using sunflower oil, and on a plate, a good amount of sea salt. And I'm just going to rub that in, and just on the other side. You want to make sure they're nice and oiled even on the sides. Because these are big steaks, you want to let them come up to room temperature so they cook nice and evenly. Okay, so this is almost ready. You can see these are really burning down, and you can tell it's getting there because if you look in, you can see it's burning down on the inside. You want to make sure these airways are clear, and you'll get nice heat straight up through the middle. These make an awesome torch for a summer lawn party. You get them going right when the sun is setting, and they'll glow all night. Pan goes right on. Okay, so with these steaks, I'm going to break the old rule of flip it once. We're gonna flip these many times. So you'll notice there's no color at first. You may think that's a little disappointing, but trust me, by the time these are done, they're gonna have a nice, beautiful crust on them. So another one of the reasons why I love cooking over open wood fires, because that smoke, you can smell it. It's so strong, it gets into the food. We'll even try to get a little bit of it into our compound butter. Anything with fat takes on smoke really well. We're pretty much there. That's the kind of crust we're looking for. That's big flavor there, lots of black pepper, and don't be afraid to let these rest for a good long time. So for our compound butter, we're gonna need some unsalted butter, some chives, some white miso, some salt, a little bit of honey, and just a little bit more black pepper. The umami from the miso is the thing that'll leave your guests saying, what is that? Like, what am I tasting? Now, it's time to slice our steaks. I like to serve beef tenderloin sliced. You don't necessarily need a huge medallion per person. A little bit of asparagus, a little bit of the butter, a little bit of bread, and there you go, our finished dish, seared Ontario beef tenderloin with miso chive butter with some local asparagus and grilled bread. It's so delicious, it's so rich, so tender, marbled. It's got that butteriness and that umami. That's the key for me. You've got to try this one. Head to your local butcher this weekend and ask for Ontario beef.